does get mad.
Hi.
We're back. Wait. We gotta start this. Okay, yes. Hi, we're back.
We're back.
It's been
a little
2
while.
weeks, 3 weeks. It's fine.
Hello.
Jinx.
So we've been on a break for a little while. We've taken a 2 week
I think it's been like 3
to a 3 week little break,
Yeah.
and it's actually been really refreshing.
Yeah, because we set out to do this whole thing to have fun, and the minute it becomes obligatory or stressful, like that just is a sign for us to like take a step back, because why would this be miserable? Why would we do that to ourselves?
I don't think it was miserable. I think it was more like we were feeling really stressed, and we just talked about it. Caitlin's actually a life coach in her actual life, but and we were just kind of talking both of us had found ourselves kind of being like comparing against other people who were
kind of in our
genre,
in our little niche.
I
don't know.
And we were just comparing, and we should be this, we should be doing all these funny things and doing so many funny things, and we're not good enough. So that's why we kind of got overwhelmed. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, just feeling. For me, it was just feeling obligated to do something.
I was feeling overwhelmed, like we weren't good enough.
Oh, I just was because I'm on, obviously for work, I need to be on social media constantly, so it's just that's the last thing I want to do is be back on it, even though it's more for pleasure and stuff. Oh, yeah, that's what we're drinking.
So we are drinking, right now
Shop.
we're drinking some Chop Shop.
I've been drinking
Cabernet.
Chop Shop for a while, actually. I was a part of Wink. I took a break, but the wine club before it was Wink.
Okay.
I can't remember what it used to be called though.
I'm not sure.
It was something else, but they rebranded mid subscription that I did, and I took a break because it was getting so expensive. But it's cheaper now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, it's really good. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Hopefully you're drinking something delicious. So for all of you who are watching on Instagram Live, we are actually doing our podcast right now.
Yes.
That will be live tonight, and it'll be on Spotify, Apple, Google,
everywhere.
just anywhere.
Oh, look
at you want another cheese. This is my little girl, Sophia.
No, they can't see her.
You can't see her. Yeah.
She's in a good mood, thank God.
So we're here in Nashville, and we've been having crazy weather.
Seriously?
Crazy.
So crazy.
I'm
And
gonna get her a cheese while you tell them about the crazy weather.
okay, well, it's the 1 year anniversary of the Nashville tornado that we had. Well, 1 month. Well, not 1 month, but
1 year.
1 year ago this month, we had that really big tornado.
Right in my neighborhood in East
Yes,
Nashville.
it was 2 blocks from you, right?
2 blocks from me. Yep.
Yeah, it was insane. Luckily, I wasn't living in the city by that point, but
You were not?
no, I didn't even know it was happening until my brother's calling me at 4 a.m. I was like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, No. He goes, "Are you dead?" I'm like, "Yeah." What do you want?
Yes, I'm dead. I'm speaking to you, and I'm dead. No, yeah, it was so
Oh, the wine.
crazy.
I wanna know what the
We
wine
were
Chop Shop. This is from Wink.
we're drinking Chop Shop. Yes, Cabernet. We started earlier today with actually one of my favorite wines, and it's so cheap. What's it called?
Starfish.
Starborough.
I put it.
Is
in
it
the trash.
outside?
No, it's
Oh
in
my
that
gosh,
second.
it is a soft blanc. Yes.
Trader Joe's for $6-7.
Okay, so it's called
It really is
Starborough. It is so good. And it's from New Zealand, obviously.
They have such good wine.
And it's a soft blanc, but it is so good. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I told
It's
Caitlin
one of mine
brought
now.
it over. I'm like, this is so great.
I bought it because it was before St. Patrick's Day, and it was green.
The bottle was green.
And I was like, oh, it's a soft blonde from New Zealand, Stacy's ultimate favorite. And it ended up being her favorite bottle. I'm such a good friend.
I used to always get it actually at Walmart. You
Really?
can grab it at Walmart.
I need to write down, because I've been doing lots of Trader Joe's wine. I need to write down, all the prices and stuff. But I always only buy wines that are less than $10 there.
Really?
Yeah.
So I read this blog. We should do a podcast about this. I read something, I think it was from Gary Vee actually, that the price point that you need to get above is $15.
For a decent or good wine?
Yep. For a really
Okay.
good wine, it's $15.
Come on, Gary.
I'm just saying.
And that's how he got his fortune, was the wine business.
Yeah, but he knows good wine.
Yeah.
So we might want to try that. Well, we're going to
palates
research that.
That refined yet.
Getting there. We're working on our WSET certificate. Level 2 is on the horizon. Boop, boop, boop. We are ready. But, okay, so today, again, about the crazy weather.
Yeah, sorry, we got a truck.
The tornado we've had here, and then this past week,
Just
right
really
here,
crazy storms.
we've had crazy storms.
Did you know some people died?
Yes, 5 people died.
Yeah, 5 people died.
A lot of our
Because of
neighbors, their
flooding.
basements are all flooded.
People were texting me, asking me if I was okay, and I'm like, it's business as normal
I
in
did.
my
I
neighborhood.
texted you
Yeah.
because I went outside to get our outside kitties to bring them inside because I was like, this looks really creepy. And I looked outside and I saw the clouds going, and I go, come on, Jack, come inside. And as soon as I shut the door, before I shut the door, I heard the train sound, just like it was in the tornado.
Yeah.
Just like the tornado last year, and it went like this. And I'm like, oh my God, get inside. And I could see it coming over our neighbor's house. It was going like
Just
this.
a big, wall.
And so I shut the door, we got inside, and it just started like hailing, raining like crazy.
Yeah.
And then you could no longer see out our door. It looked like I was inside of a wave, and the hail was crashing down. I said, okay, we're going in the bathroom. Like, it was that intense. Like, it is, like, we have a covered front porch, so for it to get under that, and our front door was dead bolted, and the latch was locked, and it was shaking. And I was like, okay, we're getting in the bathroom. I've never gone in the bathroom before. It was crazy. So we got in, and Jackie wouldn't come in, the kitty. So he was going, meow, meow, meow. It was like this crazy thing. And so that was insane. We went outside, and the hail was like...
It was like pebble size.
No, not here.
Mine was pebble size.
Ours was not. Ours was humongous.
Really?
It was like a quarter size.
So in my neighborhood, we're like what, 2 miles apart?
2 miles.
Yeah, right.
2 miles.
Is it
I think
close?
we can
2
put
or
it on
3 miles?
Google. It's like 2
I mean,
miles.
it's across town, but it's not. That doesn't
It's
mean
just
that's
the other
far.
side of the city. I'm east and she's west.
Yeah.
Like of the city. Like you have to go through the city.
Yeah. I didn't know. I was sitting inside when it was all going on, and I mean, this was like a 4-minute situation. It did not last long at all. And so I had heard Aladdin coming because we have a doggy door for my roommate, and I can tell when it's the cat or the dog because the cat, it's like just one little magnet click goes clunk clunk, and then like the dog is like conk 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 conk, and so I was like, well, Aladdin came inside, and all of a sudden I hear my roommate running inside screaming, like just a quick little shrill shriek. And I was like, what's going on? All of a sudden, and we have our back porch is a screened-in cupboard.
Right.
And even the doggy door was like waving back and forth, and I was like, like, where are my cats? I was like, oh yeah, Aladdin's inside, and like I had some books sitting out on like this like table where we hang out, and I was like, my books. And they actually got wet in the middle of this big old screen porch. I went and rescued them. It was okay.
Oh my gosh. It was crazy. They said it was like 65, 70 mile an hour hail.
80. I heard 80.
Okay, 80 mile an hour hail.
Yeah.
I saw a video of it like coming across the city. It was nuts.
I saw the same thing.
And there was a bunch of people, like East Nashville got hit the hardest once again. That's just like what happened.
You guys just live in an unfortunate
I know. This weather bubble.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
Houses or trees fell on houses and cars.
You should change your insurance right before the spring.
Right.
And then change it back to save money and then also be covered.
I don't know what our insurance covers.
But yeah. So it's been really
And then we had, after it did the hail thing, it turned into like this bright sunny day.
It was beautiful.
It was actually
And
gorgeous.
then it got stormy again?
Yes, and then
it
got
was just
stormy
wild,
again,
y'all.
and then it was like tornado warnings, and tornadoes were coming, and we're like, ah. And then the other day, yesterday, 2 days ago, it flooded. Crazy floods.
Saturday. That was Saturday, yeah.
Crazy floods. So,
anyway,
we were wondering, what effect
it's a great conversation about weather.
does that have on wine?
Yeah, I was actually curious about that.
Yes, so we are going to talk about today what the weather does to wine and how that affects different vintages. So, you look at the wine and you're like, okay, this is a California red wine from 2019. How does that differ from this one that's that one's a 19 too. But just say it's like a California wine from 2017. How is that different? Why is it different?
Well,
why does it matter?
This one's in California. Where is that?
California.
What part of California, though?
I don't know. So we're going to tell you about how the different climates, all the different weather changes the grapes, because it's a really big deal.
It kind of, and then of all things to go into wine, like that's another variable. Like there's so many variables that make it like a good bottle, and then even then it's subjective based on who's drinking it. So it's like
it's always subjective.
It's so just interesting. It just boggles my mind just how seriously people take this industry, and like it's all subjective, right?
It is. Yay to the person who's launching in Nashville. Yay!
Oh, fun! I don't. We'll have to check that. I'm gonna.
We can't see.
You guys are sideways.
But super fun. Nashville's great. Come.
Yeah.
If any of you guys who are watching or listening ever come to Nashville, just message us. We've met so many Instagram friends.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty fun.
It's been amazing and super fun. We'd love to meet all of you.
Yeah.
So just
what a way to meet these days, right? Over Instagram.
I know.
Like, come on.
I think that's how you make friends nowadays.
Cute.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
We've made a lot of great friends. But anyways, one of the friends that we've met.
Plus, we have a place to stay when we go across the country.
Anyone from like Ireland.
No one, like, don't you dare offer, oh, just come and stay, come visit. I'm like, you know I will take that seriously. Don't say it to be nice. I will take that seriously.
Okay, so
seriously,
we are going to get into weather because Caitlin and I don't know if any of you guys know this, probably not, because we've only probably shared it with ourselves. What? Our dream is to have a vineyard one day.
Ooh, yes.
So we really do want to have a vineyard one day soon. Well, it depends on Caitlin's childbearing years and.
Girl, no. By the time I'm able to afford a vineyard, I'll be able to afford a full-time nanny.
So one of our great friends that we met through Instagram, if you go follow her,
Ellie Summit.
Yeah, Real Housewives of Yamahill County. Is that
it?
How you say it?
Oh.
I don't know, but we will post it. We'll tag it on our thing. She is so great. She lives in the Oregon wine region, and they are actually buying a vineyard. So that is so great. And we told her that has been our dream forever. And actually, the price.
And she's doing our dream. How dare she? That bitch.
No, we get to be official tasters. But it's actually pretty affordable.
Yeah,
the prices it's like she was sending
the price of a nice expensive house
here in Nashville. I mean, like
your neighbors pay that much for their 2,000 square foot house.
Yes. So we're gonna move to Oregon, and we are going to. I mean, she's gonna live on this gorgeous vineyard with this. The whole thing is already working. So it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
But I can't have kids in school. That's the problem.
Whatever. He's alright. Let go.
I was making sure that promise was serious.
Okay. Okay.
It was serious. Okay. So, anyways, that's what kind of got us into learning about weather and grapevines and things like that, because I wanted to plant a grapevine.
It's like one of the basics, like the first things I feel like, especially owning a winery or vineyard or whatever, I feel like that's the starting point.
Right. So I wanted to plant a grapevine here at my house or in Kentucky. Yes, I did. My mom planted, they had a big farm in Kentucky, and she planted quite a few grapevines, actually from Greece, which was pretty cool.
That's what
but I wanted to plant them at our lake house because they apparently grow okay, and we could, like, Arrington Vineyards is here, so I wanted to plant just to make like one bottle of wine. Like, I feel like we need to try it before you go and buy a vineyard. I don't know, it just would be fun for right now. So anyways, I got to thinking, like, well, what is this, like, it's hailing right now. What would this do?
Yeah.
So
before we get into that, we should pause our live.
So we're gonna pause real quick.
So with our live, if you want to keep watching or listening, go to wherever you go to your podcast, and just finish. You'll be able to hear the rest of our conversation.
Yes.
So anyway, we're gonna say bye to our live
I don't know how
peeps.
to make
Whatever.
Just whoops the doodle. All right, goodbye, live peeps. It was so great to see you.
Because we don't want to make our live things like super boring, 50 minutes long. Right. Yeah. Anyway.
But listen in, and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yes, we're leaving.